Once a T-Wolf, always a T-Wolf. A former student is back, but this time she's leading class.
Picnic Pals or Pals Picnic. Find out more about how pals across the district are coming together to plan for this year.
And a mini Wolfcast. Find out what we're talking about with a new program at Cedar Park Middle School.
Turn it up because the Wolfcast starts now. Good morning, Cedar Park High School. I'm Abby Martinez, joined by Jack Polishuk and Katie Whitmarsh. The celebrities have always been a staple on campus and have always been in the life of new assistant dance director Katie Thompson's. An alum of CPHS, Thompson was captain of celebs and is now back, but in a bit of a different way. Let's take a look.
Miss Thompson is the new assistant dance director for the celebrities, but she's not just any new teacher. She's also a former student from CPHS and was on the celebrities.
When I was in college, I was a college assistant for the celebrities, so that really helped me, and I grew a strong love for teaching this team. I was a member of this team, and then being on the director side of it when I was in college was really awesome, and I grew my passion for drill team, and so I just have a love for Cedar Park, and I just wanted to come home.
Thompson said that she chose to come back to Cedar Park because it had a lot of influence on her, and she'd always worked with the celebs in some form or fashion.
So after high school, I became a Kilgore College Rangerette, and then after those 2 years, I transferred to the University of Texas. And while I was at UT, Miss Danielson asked me to help her out, and so that gave me 3 years of working with the celebrities. And then I moved away to Dallas for a little bit and found my way back.
The people that Thompson impacts the most, though, her students, say it's special to be able to know that she was in their same exact shoes once. Juniors Kylie Cornett and Sandra Ziegler spoke how they feel about Miss Thompson coming back and being their director.
She's been in literally our exact shoes, on the exact same team, in the exact same gym, and so it's just kind of crazy to think about that. But it's really cool because she knows like how we feel, right. And like Sandy was saying, she's choreographed some of the routines, like several of the routines actually that we do all the time. And so she like knows how it looks, and so she's hard on us, but she like does it out of love, and she really does want us to be like look perfect and look good. So it's really nice.
We are definitely excited to have Miss Thompson back in the CPHS halls. I don't know about y'all, but I think it's always cool when like people who are at least in the district or at our school like come back and teach. Like it's just like a special like connection, I feel like.
Yeah, we had that story with the band. What was it? The band director.
Oh yeah,
was
his daughter.
His daughter. Yeah, that was like all the cool connections. They're always really cool.
It's just really interesting, like how long they've been there, and then they just take like a 4-year break for college, and then just come immediately right back.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do that, but it's definitely cool to see other people doing it. Making new friends, hundreds of PALS students from across Lander ISD gathered together at Milburn last week. The purpose of coming together was to do activities, eat food, and discuss the point of PALS, what their mission is, and what they're striving to achieve with the kids throughout the year. Cedar Park PALS teacher Jared Lippy explains why the picnic is so important this year.
So PALS, as a spirit and service organization, has so many good people, and so many PALS are all involved with so many different types of things and organizations and just things they're involved with in their life. And so to get everybody together to really just share together and be together can be such a powerful thing.
You can find out more about what PALS is up to this year by following them on Twitter at Cedar Park PALS.
This year is the first of Cedar Park Middle School's very own broadcast in person. The Leopardcast is a program inspired by the Wolfcast and features different segments like a sports report, a question of the day, and a space Q&A corner. The Leopardcast is a daily student-led middle school newscast. The program is overlooked by journalism and media teacher Nisa Sharma. Students in each class period get to pitch their creative ideas and make them a reality by practicing script writing, filming, and on-air presence. Each class period gets one show day a week and works towards that every week. The program helps boost a new interest in broadcast and journalism and a younger generation of kids.
It's been fun. I really like it because like everyone can have their own like special segment, and you get to learn a ton of like skills that like Tech Apps didn't cover that I wish it would cover, and so it's kind of cool to like get to like learn those skills.
If you'd like to check out the Leopardcast, make sure to email Ms. Sharma at nisa.sharma@leanderisd.org for more info.
Up next, reporter Jana Lipkin has your top 3 things today. But first, these announcements.
Good morning, Cedar Park High School. My name is Jana Lipkin, and here are your top 3 things you need to know for today. First, New York Governor Kathy Hochul is considering calling the National Guard and recruiting out-of-state medical workers to fill in hospital staffing shortages. Tens of thousands of healthcare workers are possibly losing their jobs for not meeting a Monday deadline for mandated COVID-19 vaccinations. New York government officials are pushing for vaccine mandates to help counter the highly infectious Delta variant of the coronavirus. The state is hoping to get the last 16% of healthcare workers fully vaccinated. Next, Texas election officials are auditing the 2020 election results in 4 large counties, hours after former President Donald Trump continuously to falsely claim the election was stolen. Trump won Texas last year by 5.5 percentage points, which is the closest margin of a victory by GOP presidential nominee in decades. The audited counties will include the major Democratic strongholds around Houston and Dallas, as well as Tarrant County, which for years has been the largest GOP-controlled county in Texas, but went for President Biden last year. Dallas County Judge Clay Jenkins says this is a waste of taxpayer funds to trample on Texans' freedom to vote, all in order to please Donald Trump. Lastly, multiple articles show that Jennifer Lopez, known as J-Lo, and Ben Affleck's relationship might be making a comeback. After Jennifer's performance Love on the Brain, her and Ben were seen together holding hands. After splitting with her former fiancé, Alex Rodriguez, Jennifer and Ben debuted at a red carpet on September 10th. Jennifer expresses that she has love on the brain in between set songs on September 25th. She shocks the crowd by her performance and now with a relationship. And those are your 3 top things you need to know today. Let's head over to Katie and Reese for your sports report.
Thanks, Jana, and hello, Cedar Park, and welcome back to the Wolfcast Sports Report. I'm Katie Whitmarsh.
And I'm Reese Elizondo.
On Friday, we witnessed a nail-biting game between the Cedar Park Timberwolves and the Georgetown Eagles. It was a tight game up until the last minute when Josh Pell scored the game-winning touchdown, ending the night 49-45.
That was definitely an intense game. The Black Rain returns this Friday to play Hendrickson here at home at 7 p.m. We'll see you there.
And over to volleyball, the Lady T-Wolves took a hard loss to Rouse on Friday 3-1, although they came out on top on Tuesday, beating Leander 3-0.
We will see our volleyball team back in action tomorrow here at the Timberdome against Liberty Hill, again starting at 6:30. Come out and support and always be loud.
That's all we have for you today with CPHS News. I'm Katie Whitmarsh.
And I'm Reese Elizondo.
Thank you, Katie and Reese. Now we throw it over to Reagan for your scholarship of the week.
Thanks, Abby. Are you creative, innovative, or artistic? Use your imagination to create a Google Doodle based on your unique strengths. Students can work with any materials they choose, but all doodles must be entered using the entry form. The national winner artwork will be displayed on google.com for 1 day. He or she will also receive a $30,000 college scholarship, a $50,000 technology package for their school, a trip to Google headquarters in California, and Google hardware. Each national finalist will receive a $5,000 scholarship and the other awards mentioned before. The application deadline is February 26, 2022. Visit Google for Doodle for Google for more information. With CPHS News, I'm Reagan Hill. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Reagan. That's all we have for today. Make sure you're keeping up with all of our content, so head over to our YouTube at CPHS News.
You can also follow at CPHS_sports for updates during the games.
Join us tomorrow for a story on the Investment Club and the return of Toys R Us.
Thanks for taking time to join us this morning.
With CPHS News, I'm Katie Whitmarsh.
I'm Jack Polishuk.
And I'm Abby Martinez. Remember to make it a great day or not, the choice is yours.